After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect, a welcoming manager, offers some simple wisdom. A double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Oh, come on.
The coach draws a player's attention to a recent trend in his numbers.
She
Nah, I'm
playing
playing
MLB.
MLB.
A coach clues in a new team member on available resources.
I'm about to
You,
roll, man. I'm
I
about to
mean,
go
if
pick
you
up
do
my
a draft,
son.
I'll just pick a random team.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. A player new to his double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches. A player receives input from a coach. After trying this player out in a new role, his team likes what they've seen. They consult him on the possibility of a more permanent role change. The most direct road to the show is not always the one that was first envisioned.
I'm gonna fuck with y'all niggas when I get back, man.
A recent position change has this player reassessing his developmental goals. A manager addresses his team about their recent slump. The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents, from the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB, determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business. And getting in on the ground floor is smart business. This This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits. A first conversation with a new representative can be exhilarating to a young player. A savvy agent will engender confidence in his client, confidence that he has a world of possibilities at his fingertips. But the measure of a good agent is how well he can turn these possibilities into actualities. A manager checks in with his ball club. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills. This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate. A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Yeah. No. It's not hard, but it's just you gotta go up on the Twitch support. I didn't get set up because I didn't feel like doing it, so I'm just streaming under my YouTube account.
Calls for heightened focus from his players.
But like, no, it ain't really that hard.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping.
But MLB The Show 19 comes out in a couple months. Yeah, I'm real good in this game. This is like my favorite game to play. Yeah, Diamond Dynasty is kind of like my team. Or you can do the My Career and yeah. Yeah. I have like 5 people that are in the MLB right now in my My Career series. I just play this, so I have like 5 people in the MLB. Fucking god damn fucking hoes. Fucking hoe. And hoe. I love it.
Locked in a tight divisional race coming down the stretch, a manager looks to teach his young players about how to finish. With the team's chances hanging by a thread, this skipper calls for a last stand. A manager checks in with his ball club.
I don't care what team I got.
Welcome to MLB The Show. So coming to the plate, Mitch Post. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Post is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. And he'll reach second now with one away. And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment. Striding in, Mitch Post. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right now.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mitch Post. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. Eighth inning coming up. 4-0 the score tonight. The Round Rock Express jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The game's future stars are on display. At the plate, Mitch Post, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. Post takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Digging in, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Tochi is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance. Mitch Post, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That's down into left center for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Post. He singled his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Barnett, a 6'1" right-hander. His arsenal includes a cutter, a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and a splitter. 0-1 pitch on its way. Way out in front. Diaz, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Calhoun. 2 gone. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. New Orleans used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Jose Arena earns his first win of the season. Odrisamer Despaigne hammered. Now on your home for minor league. Now at the plate, Mitch Post. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They can.
Stepping in, Mitch Post. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's running. Now here's a drive out to right center field. Now he's safe at third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The runner was moving on the pitch, so when he blisters this thing into the gap, he's going to score easily. What wasn't so certain was if the hitter was going to have the wheels to get to third. Well, he answered that question, and he has an RBI triple.
Now batting, Mitch Post. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on 1. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Post. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
10-6, the final score in this game. New Orleans scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Hernandez claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
For the Express, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 18 runners on.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor league. Gonzalez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Lined hard to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player.
In now, Mitch Post. He singled his last time up.
Mitch Post.
First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Second home run early in the year. Digging in once again, Mitch Post. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And the inning begins with a quick out number one.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing! Second guess themselves. Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, Jacob Turner, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. At the plate, Mitch Post. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Post takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. Digging in, Mitch Post. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. One 0 count. Here it is. This is pulled into right, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Into the box now, Mitch Post.
Number 2, Mitch Post.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference, so double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Baby Cakes took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jacob Turner earns his first win of the season. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Tyler Chatwood gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Sneaky good pitcher, this guy here, Tyler Chatwood. Not overpowering, but good stuff. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good hard slider. His changeup has gotten better. He's just an all-around good pitcher. How will you know if he's on early? He'll be inducing a lot of early ground balls. Good sinking action on his two-seam fastball.
Leading off the inning, Mitch Post, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Line towards center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Post takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. It's now 5-5.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Now to the plate, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
From the stretch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bernard on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Cubs jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. De La Cruz gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Phil Rizzolo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Digging in, Mitch Post. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And it's gone as they add still another. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah,
Rolando Bruno is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
on your home for minor league baseball. Luke Farrell, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And that's the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting.
At the plate, Mitch Post. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Post. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan.
So striding forward now, Mitch Post. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, you might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
5-2, the final score tonight. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the New Orleans Baby Cakes. So digging in now, Mitch Post. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High in the air and deep to left center field. Racing back the center fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a... Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Post. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Chalk up another multi-hit game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Post. He singled his last time up. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew.
Into the box, Mitch Post. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop it.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
You know he was going to be swinging for the fences up there, and that's exactly what he did. Blasted that thing and put an exclamation point on a game.
Now at the plate, Mitch Post. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Storm Chasers took the lead in the 4th. Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ready now, Mitch Post. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Post comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Driven nicely into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for 3rd. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Ready once again, Mitch Post.
Number 2, Mitch Post.
First pitch on its way. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Post. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Post. He's tripled and doubled in 4 trips in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. New Orleans get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Jacob Turner
Is the draft over yet?
on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Odrisamer Despaigne wraps it up for the save, his 5th of the year. They Game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, game 3 of this. So stepping in, Mitch Post. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in, Mitch Post. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Has a look, now the pitch. Ground ball to second, this could be 2. To second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, Mitch Post.
Number 2, Mitch Post.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Now in the box, Mitch Post. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win.
Now on your home for minor league. Trevor Oaks gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now at the plate, Mitch Post. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out.
The relay throw to third now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping up now, Mitch Post. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, oh, that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits. Digging in now, Mitch Post. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ripped toward the gap in right. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his 2nd triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing.
Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Post. First offering on its way. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8-9. So striding in, Mitch Post. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Standing in, Mitch Post.
The left fielder, number 2, Mitch Post.
Here comes the first pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Going back is the center fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Baby Cakes lead it. 11-3 the final score in this contest. The Baby Cakes jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Trevor Oaks permitted 6 earned runs.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable. The player receives advice about the refining of his game. The team is pressed to step up their focus defensively. A player receives input from a coach. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors. A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic. Player is challenged to raise the bar defensively. A manager checks in with his ball club. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster, at least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.
Just blocks from the Capitol building. Leading off the inning, Mitch Post. And they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Line towards center field. Eaton is right there, one down.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus our...
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Mitch Post. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Time now for the Nationals' Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Post. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Mitch Post has just collected. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Post. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard liner to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level.
Cool. Not really.
A little bit of a
That's funny
problem,
though.
so they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit.
I got my guy to the show already.
A rookie major leaguer gets a small taste of the national media spotlight.
Fuck you.
Time now for baseball on the... Tanner Roark will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Rodriguez rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. A 1. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Marlins. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Post. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Realmuto rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Right there. Nice rip. Way to
Well,
get
that's
him.
a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Ready now for the Marlins. Mitch Post, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Murphy. Throw in time and the side is retired. In now for Washington, Brian Goodwin. He singled his last time out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch made in left. Here comes plate. Long throw to the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game. Francisco Cervelli will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Nats rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jeremy Hellickson earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Trevor Gott hammers down the save, his just a couple of miles. Max Scherzer is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not Agent 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upper to mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get. Standing in, Jose Abreu. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Post looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Up next from Miami, Mitch Post. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Stevenson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Settling in now, Mitch Post.
Left fielder, Mitch Post.
From the stretch. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting, second baseman, Howie.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitch. It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-2 the final today. The Nationals led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Max Scherzer takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trevor Gott closes the door.
A newcomer to the big leagues is interviewed about a milestone moment in his young career.